Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the RVMan LP Exhibitions, and today we're going to be playing Aero Fighters 2! Yeah, I finally got that damn game to work on the Xbox One. For some reason, it stalls. But, ironically enough, I got it to work. And it is working just fine. Thing about Aero Fighters 2, this is a arcade from my past. And damn was it a fun game to play, but it is hard as hell because obviously SNK BS. And I know what you're thinking, but SNK BS means that the game actually reads your input. No, ladies and gentlemen. When I say SNK BS, I mean the game reads your flight patterns and the game will do whatever it takes to shut you down. But this game, I gotta say, is really fun. And out of the out of the 4, because Aero Fighters 64 exists and so does Aero Fighters 1, 2, and 3. No, 1 and 3 actually. Aero Fighters 2 is my favorite. Bar none, hands down. I don't think that there were any other Aero Fighter games that I know of that came to the States. There might have still been some in Japan. That's a Japan exclusive. But this game was how I got introduced to the series via the arcade. Yeah, Aero Fighters 1 is for the Super Nintendo, but I unfortunately never got that game. And there's a reason why. Well, see, my Super Nintendo back in the day, it crashed. And by crashed, I mean the motor in it just stopped working altogether. And that was way years ago. I do have a Super Nintendo now, but I cannot find that Aero Fighters 1 to save the life of me. So it's on the Xbox Arcade, that is for sure. At least in the SNK Classics. And it's also on the PS4 Arcade as well. But at least I can record it with the Xbox Arcade because I bought it. Oh, god damn it, my first death out of all of this. Yeah, this is sort of a free play. I put a bunch of credits on there so I can go through this game. Because, ladies and gentlemen, and in the grand scheme of things, you have a 2-run loop with this game. There is a total of at least 20 levels in this game. And you face 2 different bosses on each end of the loop. Depending on who you're playing, you're going to fight an eyeball boss, which is weird as hell, and I probably don't have the footage for that, but I'm only going to be able to fight one of them. And I might as well only fight one of them because you're practically going through the same thing over and over again. It's just that the game gets tougher as you progress. And I'll be losing a lot of continues trying to get through this game. Oh, best believe I'll be losing a lot of continues when I finally get to the last level of the game. Well, I mean, I'm going to lose a lot of lives. I'm in it to where I get a lot of lives and a good number of continues, which I have at a screen right over there. But I just want to get through the first run of the game just because I've never managed to get through the first run of the game. Primarily because when I finally did get to the last boss of the game, the last boss kicked my ass 6 ways from Sunday and took all my quarters. This game is a quarter guzzler, in case you haven't noticed. But yes, I had so many fond memories of this game, and this boss here, you're probably going to have to move out the way, but I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes down to the second run, remember, even the first boss can be a pain in the ass, especially it can catch you off guard as the beam that normally shoots out from the building can actually kill you on the second run. I know, ridiculous, right? And you will find yourself losing all sorts of power-ups, and the P's is basically to power up your weapons, whatever you have, and whoever you're playing with. And it'll turn your fighter into a war machine, a machine of death, until you get hit again. But that's pretty much how Sonic Wings series works. And I got hit, obviously. It was so cool while it lasted. I know I need to get good, but I'm just having fun here. And that's the whole point of this game. Having fun and not crashing into shit. And also trial and error. But folks, the whole point of Sonic Wings is to have fun in a game where one hit will kill you. This is basically, how should I put this? This is an improved version in a way of Galaga, just without the ships getting captured. And I can't even compare to Galaga. Galaga's a damn good game in of its own right. But this game is pretty fun. I also like 1943, which is Capcom's answer to this game. Well, actually, no, it's 1945. That's what I meant to say. Which is Capcom's answer to this game. And oh yes, a B-2 bomber as a boss. I mean, it's not the first time. Damn sure ain't gonna be the last. And moreover, that B-2 bomber will be Robo-Terran's new body as well as new ship in the third game. Yeah, that's who I'm facing right now. He is a test protocol of the United Nations of Peacekeeping, which is the guys who are going after the alien army that is coming after Earth. An alien army led by a being known as Rabbit Punch. However, there are two super weapons that are lurking about. One of them named Lar, the other one named Pandora. And you may not understand what I'm saying, but Pandora will look a little bit different as compared to the N64 version. Or whatever the hell that... I think it's called Pandora. You'll have to see it for yourself. But I don't fight Lar, because Lar is on the second trip. Because like I said, depending on who you're playing, you will fight that... Okay, how should I put this? Pandora, and I call it Pandora because it has the same sound effects as Pandora from... I mean, I recognize it from the sound effects from Aero Fighters 64, and it has the same attack pattern, basically. But, it's a ghost that literally shoots Oni mask at you at the end of this game. I kid you not. That is the boss that's coming, that actually will be for Robot Terran and everyone else, and like certain other people in level 10 and basically level 20 for anybody who's already fought Lars, which is the one-eye monster. That, by the way, is it's actually the true boss of Aero Fighters Assault? Yeah, no, Aero Fighters 3, sorry. He's the true boss of Aero Fighters 3 and Aero Fighters 1. So, basically speaking, you're going to be fighting two bosses, one harder than the other. And, by the way, you get to the last level and you die, you start all the way at the beginning! So, yeah, have fun with that. I mean, that's not fun. That's not fun at all. So, well, that part's not fun, but other than that, that's just the gist of this game. You're facing an enemy regardless of where you're going, and it's going to be a 2-game loop, and once you beat this first loop and the second loop, it'll loop over and over and over again, which is all the more reason why I'm only doing one loop. And the ending happens on the one loop anyway. So the second loop is just a congratulations. And that's all there is to it. I think there's an achievement for this. I don't remember. And I honestly... No, actually, no, I have not remembered. So I honestly haven't tried because I got to Rabbit Punch. And unfortunately, my original Xbox, where I did get to the second boss for the second time, that one crashed. I had to get a new one. And I start all over again. I had to start all over again. It was a pain in the ass. But yes, we have a battleship now. Yes, let's sink this battleship. I had to make the reference, folks. I know, it's corny as hell, but I had to make the reference. But You want to try to destroy the engine and the cannon that is trying to destroy you. Yeah, that is the steam engine. And now you want to try to destroy the core and another cannon that just so happens to be in the vicinity, along with the side panels that attack you too. Speaking of which, the side panels over here, you gotta destroy them as well. And yes, there's a lot of sprite flickering here, not just for me dying, but also there's some sprite flickering in the fact that I'm attacking all these areas here. And oh, we got him. He's dead. We sunk it. And I think this is the 7th level. We're not even close to the last level just yet. We only got 3 more levels left. But again, this game is absolutely fun. And if you're gonna see your quarters, you'll see $20 and $10 disappear back in the day in the arcades from this game alone. I'm not even gonna lie to you. $20 will just go just like that, trying to get through this game. The first loop, by the way. That's what I mean by that SNKBS. And now we're in stage 8. No, wait, I thought it was stage 9. Never mind. Okay. I think we understand what's going on here. So, let's go on ahead and kill everything that stands in our way. And, let's see, we're gonna have to just use the bomb. I have to, because that shit was just ridiculous. Give me that. Alright, I'll take the hit from the bomb, but that's alright. And I do believe we got ourselves a boss staring right at us in the... Oh, god damn it, I got hit by the damn helicopter. Hey, don't you fly away from me, you bastard. And god damn it, how many times am I gonna keep losing my power-ups? This is bullshit. Don't worry, we've got it. We're just causing so much destruction, it's not even funny. And just think, we're playing a game where we're literally destroying monuments for money, and Japan just banned Assassin's Creed Shadows, but then again, Assassin's Creed Shadows kind of asked for it. Yeah, I'm sorry, Ubisoft's fucking stupid. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we have to destroy the turrets in order to recover this thing. Which is a giant turret that happens to be hiding in the peak of a pyramid of all things. And I think we got through... Oh no. That's right. It's got another phase. It's got another phase. Oh shit. It's got multiple cannons that will pretty much end your day. And I just lost a good number of lives from this one boss alone. Oh, we got him. And I think this must lead to Hawaii. Yes. Yep, we're at stage 9. And by the way, the places where you go will all vary, by the way. You'll probably go in the same order, but at the exact same time, they will differ depending on who you start off with. Sometimes you'll start off in Japan every time. Other times you'll start off here in Hawaii. It all depends on who you're playing. But in the grand scheme of things, you're going to Mexico in the 10th level. And I'm getting wrecked. Hey, stop wrecking me, damn it! Please! Just stop wrecking me! That's all I asked for! Alright. We just lost a continue! God damn it! Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I just used my first continue! Oh my god! We got... Oh! And a UFO! I forgot that thing was here. Oh, this is what I was referring to. Oh, actually, no. This is Pandora. Never mind. That ghost thing was something different. I forgot its name, and if I could figure it out, I would definitely give it to you. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, this is a thing that actually attacks people on the moon in Aero Fighters Assault. The ghost makes a reappearance in 3, and so does Rabbit Punch. And what is Rabbit Punch, by the way? A monkey that's actually so smart, it literally commandeered an entire army and is trying to invade Earth. Well, now it's time to go to space. And I had to stop in the middle of this. I'll be right back. Well, I had to stop because I had to go to the bathroom. But moreover, I did look up that boss that I was referring to. It's called Tanuki. The one with that looks like a ghost with a bunch of expressions. That's what that's called, and that's what Robo Terran unfortunately has to fight. That boss, I should say, is what is it? Tanuki is a weird one. It will fire carrots that'll give you points, and there's a third boss actually called Mambu, which is a fish that stands there and lets you shoot it until it gets away. No, seriously, that's one of 3 bosses. Oh, and this is Rabbit Punch. And Rabbit Punch was a main villain in the first game. It'll show up in the 3rd game. Will it show up in Aero Fighters Assault? Nope. The 3rd game's the last game you see him. And let me remind you all, you die between him and all the bosses that and any of the bosses up to that point. You will have to start this whole level all over. Not die, I mean you continue, sorry. From this point on, all the way up to the boss we're about to face right now, you will have to literally start from the very beginning. And speaking of the boss, that'll be coming right about now. And, thank God for free play. However, that will not save you from having to go all the way back from the beginning. This is one of 3 bosses in the game. It all depends on how you win, and one of them you have to beat them before they leave. See what I mean? It's literally Oni mask that he's throwing. Oh, they're turtles. They're turtles. Oh shit, they are actually turtles. He is chucking turtles at you. Well, that makes a world of more insanity. But then again, the team in SNK had fun with this game, I could tell. Because there's 3 endings, and I do believe one of them would literally be a congratulations if you manage to beat the loop twice. Then there's another ending where if your first boss is one of the 3 bosses and you manage to beat him, well, you'll get their normal ending. And we just beat him! And the face he makes is glorious. However, this is the true ending for Robo Terran. Unfortunately for the guy, he tried to save himself, and he yeets himself into space. Thankfully, he gets recovered and gets a brand new body. So that's how he ends up getting a new body in Aero Fighters 3. With that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm done with Aero Fighters, and this is RVMan 985. I'll see you in the next episode of the RVMan LP Exhibitions with a brand new season. Peace out, and take care.